It's never going to get printed out if there's a script. They're not going to print it. Like, it's not like they give it out to everyone to read.
There was an office memo.
Just
go do it, goddammit!
Just making up accents at this point.
Do it!
You heard him. Please.
You know what's better than, you know what's honestly the best thing? Pissing drunk outside.
Nothing better. Just staring up into the stars. You're like, like I'm having a great night. Like, this is fun time.
Sometimes I prefer to pee outside than I do a bathroom.
Oh.
You think aliens are real? I don't know about you, but I'm sick of seeing Taylor too. Welcome to the Pro Am Podcast. Subscribe and like right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Pro Am Podcast. This is just a couple amateur athletes talking pro sports. I was actually kidding. I'm not sick and tired of seeing Taylor. I just thought that was funny.
No, it was good. I like that. But yeah, no, I agree. I'm not really sick of it either. I feel like didn't
the 8-ball call it?
8-ball did call it. Yep. They said the Chiefs would win it.
8-ball called that one. Binger.
It was honestly. What do you think about the game? You think it was like exciting, boring, a little bit of both?
I actually think, a little bit of both. But I think it was one of the better Super Bowls we've watched in a while. Quite honestly,
I agree. I was gonna say it felt very boring for like maybe the first half and then a little bit into the third, but then all of a sudden it was just like a really good game.
But it was kind of everything you wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
Started out with great defense.
True.
Second half rolls around, we got great offense.
True.
And then you got the second overtime in Super Bowl history. I mean,
pretty crazy.
What else could you ask for besides good defense, good offense, and overtime in the Super Bowl?
One
and
thing,
a game-winning touchdown.
49ers didn't know the overtime rules, apparently. That's crazy.
False.
Really?
That's Shanahan's fault. There's I saw something on Twitter where it said that he was in an interview and he said that he is going to make sure that all of his coaches make sure the players know the overtime rules.
So why did he?
So it's not false. I lied. It's just Shanahan's coaches obviously didn't do their job.
Right. Oh, interesting.
Because he said make sure they're aware of the rules. And
wow. Okay. That's an interesting twist that I didn't know about.
I want to say it was last round or the round before. But I saw the interview.
It's wild though. I like that they did it that way though. Like it's way better when every team has a chance to win in overtime.
Truth be told, one, the ref said it to the entire stadium. Two,
fair.
You're a professional football player. Yeah. I think you should know the rules.
That's facts.
And I don't care. I don't care if it changed from playoff to regular season. The Chiefs literally said it was in their game plan.
Right.
Overtime was a part of their schemes.
Makes sense.
They were doing it every 2 weeks. They were like doing all that shit. And that's the difference between a team that's going to win 2 Super Bowls in a row and a team that's not going to win.
That's fair. That's a good point.
Like, you're a football player.
It's all about the details.
You should know the fucking rules.
Yes.
And not for nothing, the ref's got a microphone on,
right.
And he's literally said it, and it's on the scoreboard. So even if you didn't know until that moment, you knew.
Right, and if all the fans knew what the rules were, like I knew when that happened because like they say it, and that's just like what the rules are.
And the Chiefs,
so I knew it.
The Chiefs knew.
If I know it, why the fuck does McCole Hardman or the coaches on the Niners not know it?
Yeah, I don't know why I said McCole Hardman.
McCole Hardman said that he didn't know that they won the game when he caught the touchdown.
I just thought that. I thought you meant in terms of overtime.
Oh no!
I was like, he probably knew.
Yeah.
But again, also the Chiefs were kicking the ball no matter what.
Yeah.
They I watched the mic'd up, the Super Bowl NFL mic'd up. They literally said it doesn't like. They got the receive, and then they're walking up and down the side. Then they're giving us what we want. They're giving us what we want.
Yeah, that was my next thing. Do you think it was a bad call by Shanahan?
By Shanahan, yeah.
To take the ball first. I think
you should kick in that situation.
I agree.
I think you should play defense first.
Because especially the way that their defense played the entire game, like you just go get a stop and then you score and win the game. And that's it.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to do all that.
Yeah.
So.
But. I mean, the Chiefs also did drive down the entire length of the field in the last 2 minutes of the game, so the defense also could have been pretty gassed.
I did hear the announcer say that too. They probably are kicking in that situation because they do want, or taking the ball in that situation because they want to give their defense a break.
Otherwise, Pat would just honestly get back on the field and he'd probably score quicker.
Probably, yeah. True.
But, I mean, back to the overtime thing, like you love to see it in a Super Bowl. Fucking love that.
Facts.
Second one ever.
Right.
And it ended on game-winning touchdowns, which was sick.
Mm-hmm. Pete won a Super Bowl box because of it.
That's sick. Mm-hmm. Shout out, Petter. But, yeah, no, I mean, the overtime rules are clear. You should know them.
Very.
That's really it. But, other thoughts on the games?
I wanted to talk about your boy getting that pick off Mahomes. That's pretty fucking cool.
Dude, that was sick.
As soon as it happened, I was like, let's go.
Dude, my phone was fucking buzzing from you guys.
Literally
from
everybody
my family.
hit you up, probably.
Dude, it was
yeah.
nuts. It was sick. Shout out Jair.
Yeah, I saw he posted the clip on his Instagram.
Yeah, nah, he's keeping his head high. That's what you got to do.
For sure. Yeah,
you gotta move on.
Just went to
not
Super
move
Bowl.
on. Obviously, this is hard to just get up and move on from.
Yeah. But you know,
take it as like a learning experience per se.
Pretty cool rookie year in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean,
go to the Super Bowl.
I'd say
it's pretty.
You know what's funny? You know what's weird now is like he's gotten so much better from where he started rookie year, and Ufanga's contract is up. It's like they might not even bring Ufanga back.
There's a situation now where like they have a guy that.
Not only that, he's young and he's already locked up for 3 more years.
That's how you build a good defense is when you have young players that you don't have to pay top dollar all the time, so you can build around the rest of the team.
And the corners are already sick. Lenore's fire, Ward's fire.
Agreed.
Even the safety Gibson's fire. Like, I mean, I also think a huge hit happened when Greenlaw fucking tore his ACL, dude. That was unbelievable.
Dude. Yeah, I forgot to even talk about.
I couldn't even fucking. I was like, this guy feels so bad for this guy right now. That's got to suck so much. I
couldn't believe it, too, because it literally happened during a commercial break. You come right back from, like, some dumbass Super Bowl commercial. I forget what one.
Jair was standing right there.
Yeah, and then right after, just...
Bro, and in the mic'd up, they show it. And Fred Warner's, like, he's just standing next to me.
Yeah, Fred Warner was like this.
But he was going, no. And then he was crying on the sideline. I was like, damn.
That's a tough hit to the defense,
like, that's his right-hand man right there. They're the quarterbacks of the defense.
Exactly.
I mean, and Trey Greenlaw is an absolute stud of a player. I'm not going to...
Not to say that that's why they lost the game, but it's definitely a huge hit to their defense.
According to Christian McCaffrey, the only reason they lost the game is because he fumbled the ball in the first quarter. I watched his interview. Every time at the end of the interview, first of all, you got to give it to him, but he's just like, can't fumble that ball in the first quarter. Can't fumble that ball in the first quarter. We got to score. We got to do that and score that. That's on me.
Like, true, it would be a very different game if they started out up 7-0, but the Chiefs also didn't capitalize on that turnover anyway, so like it.
No, they didn't.
Really
So it didn't.
Game that much, but
I'm almost positive they got a turnover after that. The Niners. So they got it back.
There was mad fumbles and picks in the first half.
First half was defense. Second half was offense.
Yeah,
and it was pretty damn cool to watch.
It was good. Definitely a good Super Bowl. But
halftime show.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that. I thought it was fucking lit.
I mean, I left the TV when I saw Usher rip his shirt off. That's got
a little.
I was like, all right, come on, guy. But I mean, he fucking sang the whole time. That's impressive. Yeah, that is impressive.
Very.
To sing the entire time.
His set list was way different than I expected it to be, honestly. But I liked it. It was better than I thought it would be. I didn't think he was gonna start all the way back with the oldies and go real play some slow shit. Yeah, it was good. It was really good.
I was about to text some bitches raw XD.
Raw XD. Yeah.
Text the hoes.
Fucking lit though.
Text all the dirty hoes.
How'd you feel about the that fucking blue thing he had on? I thought that thing was sick.
The sequin thing?
Yeah,
it was pretty neat.
He had like fucking abs, like a superhero in that thing.
I mean, not to mention he's like in his high 40s and he looks like he's 25.
Yeah, honestly.
It's kind of crazy.
He was getting a little touchy with what's her face on stage.
I was thinking about it. That one turns out I didn't know this. I found this out the day after. He got married that day.
I saw that after too, and I saw that. Wait, who is? Why am I blanking on?
Swizz?
No, who was he on stage with?
Alicia Keys?
Alicia Keys, yes. I don't know why.
Swizz is
Swizz
wife. Swizz also said he didn't give a shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say.
He's like, motherfuckers got to perform.
Yeah.
Also,
it's facts.
I've never, usually that, is the biggest concert of somebody's life, most likely.
Yeah.
One, nobody realizes this. Usher's been doing this shit for 30 years.
Yeah, I know. Literally.
30 years. Literally. Two, I've never seen somebody more comfortable on a Super Bowl halftime stage than Usher.
Agreed. He was just dancing like fucking
usually
ripping it.
Usually the artist has to get the energy from the crowd. I feel like the crowd got the energy.
Yeah. He brought all of it.
From the artist. Mm-hmm. And they were just like, all right, fuck it, we're rolling with this. Let's go. Like my dad goes, not a fan of Usher. Show was legit as fuck. I was like, what the hell? Because he was at the game.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Nice.
Dude,
nice.
His seats were fire. Here, I'll show you. And then I'll put it up. I'll show you though. Yeah, dude, he was I don't think he was supposed to go originally. And then he just texts us and he's like, yeah, I'm here. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's dope.
I mean, he was there the whole time, but, here, this is where he sat. Fucking beauty of a seat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a view right there.
That's a Sports Illustrated view for you.
Yeah. That's
plain and simple.
Yeah.
Cut and dry.
You get to see a nice view. You get the end zone view. Touchdowns on that side probably look sick from where he was sitting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where the game ended on that end.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, the game did end on that end.
Fucking sick.
But I think he might have been on the same side, too. Let me look.
Like the side of the pylon?
Like where Hardman was.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
I don't remember. Where's the Chiefs bench? Nah, I think it was on the other side because Pat ran to the Chiefs bench because it's got the picture of him in this yellow.
Oh, yeah.
And I watched him run across the field, so I think it was over here. Damn. That would have been cool, though.
Very cool. Good shit.
What else do I have for the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I feel like
I wasn't able to listen to the national anthem. How do I overdo?
Sword under.
Sword
under. It was like
she got in and out of there?
It was like I was watching it. I told my mom about it when I was watching it. I was like, yeah, me and Sam couldn't find the line. We set it at 2 minutes and 5 seconds. And she was like, all right, let's watch. She's cooking through this thing. I was like, slow down, Reba. I was like, come on, Reba. And then all of a sudden she starts like dragging it a little bit. I was like, okay.
I thought she was going to do that the whole time.
I also like forgot to time it when I was watching it. But like after I looked and like I saw that it was like a minute 30 something. And I was like, oh, damn. We weren't even close.
Damn. I mean, the average was like a minute 43, and the highest ever was a minute 57.
Yeah.
I really thought she was going to...
I thought country singer, like she
I thought about it, though. What's-his-face did a fucking... Chris Stapleton, his was long last year.
Right, yeah.
So I feel like she didn't want to copy that.
True.
And like try and be like
simplify
another Chris Stapleton
it a little bit.
Style national anthem. So she was like, I'm going to rebid this thing.
I honestly think she like did
How old is she, bro?
She's pretty old.
I got to look that up. How old is What's her name?
Reba McEntire.
That does not sound like a country name. I'm Reba McEntire. All right, I lied.
McEntire has a little bit of a country flair to it.
I spit on my shoes and hunt ducks. Yo, the way her name's spelled is fucking country as shit.
Oh, yeah.
Mick and Tire. That's how it's spelled. MC and then the word entire.
The entire MC.
Jesus Christ, Reba.
I'm going to guess she's like...
I just typed in her fucking name. I'm an idiot.
Say 73.
73. You are off by 5. 68.
Oh, wow.
It's good looking 68.
Yeah, good for you, Reba. She's cooking at 68.
She could use a different hairstyle. Looks like she got stuck in a tornado. Literally, this whole top part looks like she got stuck in a tornado.
Give me
Damn, so our fucking my head's hit call.
Heads as well.
Heads.
Yep.
We said heads.
I want a friendly bet with my father with that.
We got absolutely fucking duped on the Gatorade.
Yeah. Wait, what was that? I didn't even realize.
First of all, I got a notification Bleacher Report saying no Gatorade bath caches.
No way.
And then you didn't see it. Nobody saw it.
Yeah.
And then they were showing like the replay of like Celebration. Mm-hmm. And they've somehow got the guys that poured it on Andy Reid, and it was purple.
No way.
Yeah.
But no Gatorade cashed.
I don't know because when the game ended and like they immediately went to like celebration cam.
Was it like a Bleacher Report
Andy
notification
Reid
that said that?
Yeah, Andy Reid was dry as shit.
Ah.
And they didn't pour it on him until they got the stage on the field.
Really?
Because he was hugging his wife, and they were like, move, 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 move.
Oh, shit.
And it's probably because they fucking forgot.
Yeah.
Because they just wanted overtime, and that's the only second time it's ever happened.
True.
I don't know if somebody got shit poured on him the first. I don't know if Bill got shit poured on him the first time because it was an overtime win. Everybody probably just ran straight on the field. I mean,
makes sense.
It's an electric way to win a Super Bowl, but
didn't we say on the pod too? We're like, well, there's no way they're not going to fucking dump Gatorade on us. So why would anybody bet no Gatorade bath? I'm pretty sure we said that. Because like it's facts. I know they did.
They made sure to do it, which proves our point.
Right. That's true. That's true. That's true. We're right.
They made a fucking. They literally were like, "We're doing this. We don't care when it is. We're doing it."
You guys see the pro and pod? They said
it's all the 8-ball.
Fucking do it. It is the 8-ball.
What's up, 8-ball? Here, cop.
That's the 8-ball who's winning the Super Bowl next year. Well, actually, that's not.
Oh, the Chiefs going back.
There you go.
Chiefs going back. 3-peat.
Would it be a 4-peat?
No, it'd be 3.
Oh, they went
it's
to
their
3.
Second in a row.
2 in a row. Yeah.
No, they didn't go to 3 in a row.
Did they not? What was in between?
Bengals, Rams.
Ah, right. I always forget about that Super Bowl.
Hell of a Super Bowl, by the way.
Yeah, it was. Concentrate and ask again. Chiefs going to the Super Bowl next year or what?
3-peat.
Don't count on it. Don't count on it. That's the end of the dynasty.
It's funny, though. It is funny, though, because they say that every year.
True. Nobody counts on it. All right.
You just shaking that thing for fun?
Oh, yeah. Are the 49ers going to go back next year?
Nah.
We're getting a
We'll see.
little rematch?
Cardinals will. What is your future Super Bowl matchup?
Cannot predict now. My future Super Bowl matchup, I'm going to go... Honestly, I think the Lions are going to do something to better their team a little bit and come back with a chip. Raiders. Well, I'm only on the NFC.
Oh.
No, I'm definitely
count my boys out? Because I would.
Dude, Raiders-Cardinals?
Because I would. I'd count them out.
Yeah, I'm counting out the Raiders, too.
Until we get Marvin Harrison Jr., even though we're not going to get him because the fucking Bears are.
Think so? They're going to draft him at 1?
I mean, Washington hired Cliff Kingsbury, so assuming that's for Caleb Williams since he just coached the dude. The Bears said they're not giving up the first pick unless they have a historical trade.
Right.
And it seems like they want to stick with Justin Fields.
It's true. All right. That makes sense, actually.
So it kind of leaves them with no other option but to give Justin Fields an insane fucking wide receiver, even though he already has DJ Moore. So, I mean, but that'd be a fucking 1-2 punch and a half. I'm telling you right now, Marvin Harrison will make an instant impact in the NFL.
100%.
I'm being dead ass serious. He will make an instant impact. He'll be just like a Jettas.
I was just going to say that. He's going to be just like Jefferson, like immediately like a top 5 receiver probably.
He's going to eat it up, bro. He has been, his footwork is so goddamn fast.
Yep.
It's insane. He releases off a corner, and it's like nobody was ever guarding him to begin with. It's absolutely nuts to me. He's so quick. That's why I wish he was a goddamn Redbird.
Which way you think you guys are going to go in the draft then if you don't land a receiver there?
Probably O-line.
Probably
we just need the Bosa O-line.
I mean, it's smart. It's never a bad move to go O-line.
It's not like we don't have weapons. Like I think we need a tall receiver, quite honestly. We don't have a tall receiver. We have Michael Wilson. He's a rookie, but he's not that tall.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I prefer, you know who is going to honestly start being a good wide receiver in the NFL too?
Who?
Juwan Jennings.
Dude. He almost won a Super Bowl MVP. I forgot to say that when we were talking about it.
I was also listening to the mic'd up NFL one. It's 41 minutes long, the Super Bowl. It's a sick video.
I'm definitely going to watch it. I wish I watched it before this.
I mean, it came out, it came out, I think, yesterday or the day before, but it's a sick-ass video. Fucking fire video. But I believe, who says it? It was somebody on the Niners. I want to say it was Bosa or Chase Young. They're talking to each other. Or maybe, no, it was Fred Warner and Bosa talking to each other. And Fred Warner said, I've been telling people Juwan Jennings is the best football player I've ever played with.
Really?
Yeah, that's all I keep saying.
Wow. You know who's a big Juwan Jennings guy?
Big Ron?
Big Ron, Tennessee.
He's a Tennessee Vol?
He's from Tennessee.
She has hair.
No,
she was
I
red as hell.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't even see it.
It was mad red.
Yeah, but he almost won the Super Bowl MVP. He had a fucking passing touchdown, a receiving touchdown. But once he had the passing touchdown, I remember I said in the group chat, I was like, if he throws or catches one, he might win Super Bowl MVP if the Niners win.
If they won, he was definitely winning.
Because Brock wasn't going to win it with the stats he had.
C-Mac had 8 touchdowns.
It was a he did have 80 rushing, 80 receiving, pretty good game. He could have possibly won it, but with throwing a touchdown and catching one as a receiver
and having 80 yards receiving,
I'd say that's worthy of an MVP.
I mean, I think it would be a snub.
Yeah.
If Cooper Kupp got it, actually no, Cooper Kupp fucking ate in the Super Bowl.
He went crazy in that game.
Dude, I bet on the MVP to thank his coaches and teammates first.
I remember that.
Bro, and I was praying it was Cooper Kupp because there's no one who would say it quicker than Cooper Kupp.
Yep.
He goes, I just want to thank the boys and my coaches. And I was like, let's go! Fucking told you!
It's always the boys. Love that for him.
Yeah.
And for you.
Yeah, no, it was a measly $90.
It's a dub.
That's true.
It's a fun bet.
All right, we got anything else for the Super Bowl?
I don't think so. I didn't finish my prediction, though. Lions and...
I honestly thought you were just going to say Raiders Cardinals.
Yeah,
That's why I said it.
Yeah, I thought about it, but I actually want to give a real one. I'll come back to it later.
Alrighty. Well, it is All-Star Weekend for the NBA.
It is.
And thank God we're going back to East-West.
I was about to say
I'm very happy about that.
Me too. It's so much better. It
was just stupid picking teams.
Yeah.
It just looks stupid.
What is this? We're on the schoolyard here. They go on ESPN and LeBron and Giannis or whoever the captains are on the live stream picking and shit. It was weird. I feel like that was all for content.
Oh. 100%.
Yeah. But
not even close.
This is just a way better basketball game that we're about to get because 100%. It's just, there's still
East
a little
West,
bit.
Man.
Yeah, there's still a little bit of pride in that.
I wish
the guys want to win for their conference.
Didn't whoever won it get home court advantage, or was that in the MLB?
That's MLB. Yeah.
MLB's got to bring that shit back.
I think they still do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, never mind.
Because they're the only sport I'm pretty sure that had an all-star game that actually meant something for
Did the Astros get home field advantage? I'm almost
Maybe
positive.
they got rid of it.
I'm almost positive the NFL
MLB.
I'm almost positive the NL won the All-Star game last year.
I think you're right.
Haven't they won like the last like?
The AL won the last like 8 or 9 or something, and then did the NL win again?
Does it go by seeding?
It might. They might have switched it back to that because at one point though it was like if the AL wins the All-Star game,
dude, it used to be
the
lit.
AL
Like it'd be
team
such an
has home
incentive
field
to
advantage.
like they'd be like really important.
And they'd be good ass games. Like they'd come
they're
down to the
important.
9th inning. Yeah.
Who doesn't want home field advantage for the fucking World Series, whether you make it or
Best
not?
players
It's in
in
your
the
back
world.
pocket.
Facts.
You know, like you never know. But back to All-Star weekend.
Yeah. So what do we got for that? Steph and Sabrina, a little shootout.
Yeah, Steph's gonna blow her out of the water.
I
honestly
too.
don't give a fucking shit what anyone says to me.
I think it's gonna be obviously like entertaining and a good matchup, but I think Steph will win.
Does anybody realize that we're talking about the best shooter to ever do it?
No, yeah. That's facts. He is the best ever.
Like
100%.
He's gonna walk out there like he's at like in his backyard playing with his fucking son Cannon. And drain 63s in a row.
I gotta say that is the sickest fucking name ever, Cannon Curry.
Oh,
if
he becomes a shooter,
yeah,
Cannon for 3.
Cannon, it's gonna be electric.
It would be fire. That's a sick ass name. I'm not gonna lie.
And speaking of the bang, JJ Redick joins Mike Breen and Doris Burke on ESPN now.
Let's go.
Doc.
Let's go.
I like that a lot. I think JJ is one of the best basketball analysts in the game.
Oh, I agree.
1000%.
All right, let's look up some All-Star Weekend things here.
Yeah, what do we got?
Alrighty. All right. So, at 11:30, starting tomorrow. At 11:30 a.m., Jesus Christ.
Really?
Yeah, we're going to get... Oh, it's practice. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm not reading that whole thing.
Reading the practice schedules. In case anybody wants to show up, walk on to the All-Star team.
All right, let's... Saturday... News conference, Saturday night. So we got the Kia Skills Challenge starting at 8 o'clock. We got Tyrese Halliburton, Bennett. We got the Pacers with Benedict Mathurin. I'm sure I butchered the fucking shit out of that name, but I don't give a shit. You're not a Celtic. Miles Turner, Tyrese Halliburton, and Benedict Arnold.
Benedict Arnold.
And then we got team top picks, which is a sick-ass team of Paolo Banchero, Anthony Edwards, and Victor Wembanyama.
Wow.
And then we got probably the team that I think is probably going to win, Scotty Barnes, Tyrese Maxey, and Trae Young, because they're all just going to try the hardest.
Yeah, and you got two point guards, I feel like.
They just said Scotty's going to try his ass off.
Yeah.
Tyrese's going to try his ass off, and then Trae might fuck around, but they're going to pick up the slack for him.
Team top picks is like a dope team, but like for a skills challenge, I feel like they're not going to win. I don't know why.
Victor's too. It's about speed, and Victor's not getting down the floor as quick as everyone else.
Right.
And then we got the Starry 3-point challenge. So we got Malik Beasley, Jalen Brunson, Halliburton going for 2 events here.
Yeah. Okay. I love it.
Damian Lillard, Markkanen, Mitchell, Cat, who I believe won it last year, and Trae Young, who's also doing 2 events. It looks like.
I think didn't Damian Lillard win last year?
No, I'm almost positive Cat did.
I thought he was the year before.
I could have swore Cat was like one of the.
Only reason I say it is because I'm almost positive I bet on Damian Lillard to win, and he won.
You look it up, but I'm almost positive it was Cat.
Check.
Am I almost positive? I mean, certainly positive.
Yeah?
Yeah, because Tatum was in it, and I may have totally bet on him.
Maybe I'm thinking I won 2 years ago.
Or maybe Tatum wasn't in it, but I know Cat won it last year.
Damian Lillard.
Yeah, that's why I'm wrong. You take him on the chin and you move on. That's how
right.
you do it.
Respect.
Like I said, Damian Lillard won the NBA 3-point contest last year.
Right.
And Cat clearly won it the year before.
Read the tape.
I don't think Cat even won it.
He did win one before.
Okay.
100%. I know he did.
Yeah, like I said, before Lillard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. What? I'm taking Halliburton in this.
You got Halliburton? I
was going to take Halliburton or Brunson.
I was going to take
one of the
Dame to win again or Trae Young.
Trae Young's going to fold like a fucking...
Yeah, I don't know.
He's going to fold like the thin hair on top of his head. But yeah.
I love Brunson, but I don't know if...
Markkanen's fucking nothing to me. Malik Beasley, I'm pretty sure they just threw him in there. Probably should have tossed in Sam Hauser.
Honestly, give me Tyrese with his weird-ass shooting form.
I really think Tyrese is going to win it.
Yeah.
I really do.
Now that I think about it, he honestly is pretty fucking lights out from 3, and if he's completely uncontested, I think he can knock down a couple racks.
And then we got Steph versus Sabrina. 3-point challenge.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah. So Steph Curry and Sabrina Ionescu will compete in the first ever NBA WNBA 3-point challenge, which will take place Saturday. I did not know that they are not playing this All-Star weekend in the Pacers arena. They're actually at Lucas Oil Stadium.
Really?
Yeah, which I don't think they're going to fill, so it's going to look pretty weird.
Yeah.
Unless they do fill it.
If they fill that, that's crazy.
I could see it for All-Star game. Ionescu is the one that challenged Steph.
Mm-hmm.
She scored 37 points and was like, yeah, I'm a better shooter than you, Steph. Let's go. Which you're absolutely fucking delusional. Hate to tell you. Yeah, Curry responded, and then they just announced it.
And here we go. So that's Saturday. What time is that?
That is...
Is that like after?
It's in order of what we're doing here. It's all at 8 o'clock, so it's just going to be after the 3-point contest. And then we have the slam dunk contest. Who I think is going to win it is going to be Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown is in the dunk contest?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Jacob Toppin, Jaylen Brown, Mac McClung, and Jamie Jaquez Jr.
I got Mac.
I got JB. JB's going to fucking jump out of the building.
I hope he does. It'd be cool. I like that, like, he's actually doing it, though. Like, you got to get some fucking names in this thing. It's like just losing all of its flair. It used to be Dwight Howard versus fucking Nate Robinson.
Spud Webb.
Yeah, and then you got the Aaron Gordon, Zach LaVine era. Michael Jordan was in them. Kobe won a dunk contest. Like, I don't know. Like, now we got fucking G Leaguers.
I fucking
got
wish.
2 G Leaguers.
I wish LeBron just did it once.
One time.
Just once.
I feel like it's a blunder on his legacy that he never did it.
I wouldn't say that.
I'm saying it right now. Okay. He needs to do it right now at age 40.
And then Sunday we got ourselves the All-Star game. That's going to be at 8 o'clock, East versus West.
Beautiful.
We know the status. They were announced. All I care about is Tatum winning MVP back-to-back. That's about it. Speaking of Tatum.
That'd be a good one.
Celtics took an absolute fucking shit on the Nets last night.
What was it 50 burger on their head? Crazy.
100. We got done our game, and I asked Dean and John to guess what the score was. Mm-hmm. And I go, Dean, you guess. And I forget the number he said, and I was like, nope, higher. He was like, what? I was like, yeah, they lost by 50. They lost 136 to 86. Yeah, I was like, holy shit.
With Sam Hauser in the starting lineup, no Jaylen Brown.
Pritchard, leading point scorer with 28. Yeah, what
crazy.
The fuck? Crazy. It doesn't even make any sense whatsoever. And the trade deadline was pretty interesting as well.
A lot happened during that, honestly. Let me pull up some of these trades, but
Pat Bev got booted.
Pat Bev got booted to Milwaukee. Buddy Hield of the Sixers has worked out pretty well for them so far. He scored 20 in all.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens when he comes to Boston for a playoff series.
Yeah,
like a grown man.
Without Embiid, I expect nothing.
There's a video of Buddy Hield in TD Garden during the in-season tournament, and he was telling like the Pacers bench like it's too loud in here. Like, buddy, you gotta
wait
until you get into the playoffs. Wait until you get into the playoffs. You think it's loud now?
You're in the NBA, big guy.
You're in fucking Beantown. Fucking with Johnny Berger.
What else we got?
And if Donnie's making noise with Uncle Vanny and fucking Han Solo Burger, then the rest of TD Garden is definitely going to make some fucking noise. So
I'm going to watch that movie again.
Piss Marcus Smart didn't play on his return. I would have really liked to see that.
But he just came back?
Oh, yeah, he's been hurt along with fucking 700 of the other people on the Grizzlies.
Yeah, the entire team is just
13 players out when we played.
It's basically their G League squad is now their team.
All, good for them though.
Yeah, it's honestly a great opportunity for a bunch of people.
And they're also going to get a contract. They're going to some of those guys are getting contracts somewhere else after this for sure.
Showcasing their skills. I'm trying to look for some of these trades that actually were something. Oh, this one was kind of weird to me. PJ Washington to the Mavs and 2 second-round picks for Grant Williams, Seth Curry, and a first.
Grant Williams was fucking stepping on toes in Dallas.
Yeah, I did see that. I wonder what they meant by that. Whose toes was he stepping on? Like, what was he doing?
Just being a fucking idiot. See, we knew how to handle the idiot, Grant Williams. Nobody else does.
I think he was just being a goof like he used to do
because he was so used to it in Boston.
Yeah,
and Tatum would just treat him like a little kid. Tatum would be like, shut the fuck up. Yeah. And then Grant would be like, all right. And then just still do what he's going to do. And then everybody's like, all right, whatever. But, like, he's literally the worst trash talker. Not that he's bad at talking trash. It's just it always comes back to bite him in the ass every single time.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you got to stop talking shit. Like, it's not you're fueling anybody who you play against. You're fueling their fire.
That's facts.
I was pissed when he did that to Jimmy Butler. I was like, wait, thanks for waking up the beast. You
literally
fucking
the second
idiot.
that he did that, it was Jimmy Butler time, and he went off. Crazy.
Fucking, you got Jimmy Butler screaming in your face. Are you kidding me? We're never winning that game ever.
Nope.
Ever. Never in a million years is Jimmy Butler screaming in somebody's face and losing a game in the playoffs.
I feel it's crazy too.
Unless he's in the finals.
How little you hear about Jimmy Butler until the playoffs. Like
because he doesn't do shit until the playoffs.
People literally don't talk about him at all.
And then you want to know what he does?
Season.
Loses in the finals, and then everybody forgets he exists until the next year's playoffs.
Yep.
Then he loses in the finals.
Constant cycle.
Guys fucking can get him there. He just can't win it. He's literally the Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah, apparently. What other trades we got? Bogdan and Alec Burks to the Knicks.
Fuck the Knicks. That's all I got to say. Anybody who keeps saying that fucking East runs to New York, you can fucking go eat pizza in the subway with the fucking rats like the rats you are. Fucking idiots.
Thunder received Gordon Hayward.
Yeah, that's pointless.
That's an interesting move, I guess.
He'll get injured in 3 weeks. I'm that serious.
Probably. He usually does. He was fucking talking shit on Kobe's 60-point game.
Gordon Hayward's a fucking idiot, dude.
Pandemic Peas podcast. Paulcast.
Paul's got a podcast called Pandemic Podcast.
Pandemic Pod.
Probably is a pandemic pod.
I still hate Paul George.
Why?
They're just, I've always have. I don't know why.
I mean, he's on the Clippers now.
Yeah. So. I think for a while I thought he was going to come to the Lakers. He always said he wanted to, and then he just went to the Clippers.
Everybody says they want to go to the fucking Lakers, dude.
But
everyone.
That's true.
Literally everyone.
You're right. I'm glad we didn't get him, though, because he's a fraud.
Tatum was literally upset because the Lakers didn't draft him.
Yeah. Now he's a Celtic.
Now he's the enemy.
Yep.
The Eric B. enemy.
I have a hypothetical for you here. Actually, not a hypothetical.
He'll never be in L.A.
Not that.
Right, good. I wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah, no, trust me. Was not thinking that. So
Ever.
Pelicans have a little decision to make, I think, next year. I've seen some rumors that they're going to have to choose between Ingram or Zion. Which one are you building around if you're picking one?
I'm keeping Zion, trading Ingram to the Celtics.
That'd be interesting.
And we'll be on our merry way. Nah, I'm keeping Zion.
You are? Why so?
I am. I mean, you can find scores all over the league. You can't find Zions all over the league.
That's fair.
Not knocking Brandon Ingram at all whatsoever. No. Not even a little bit.
I think they're two not similar players at all, but they're similar talents at least. Like their values are probably similar in a trade.
Yeah, just give me Zion's scrappiness under the basket all day. Yeah. I'll take that any day of the week.
I think
you need that.
If I'm them, I see what I can get for Zion. I think you get a better package for him. So if you can get something worth it and then build around Ingram, I think they can maybe build a better team out of that.
I could say the same about Ingram, though, because it's not like he's a shit player.
No, that's true. You can definitely get a good package for him as well. But I don't know. I just feel like Zion...
It'd be a little older of a package versus...
Yeah. I just feel like Zion's injury history is like the only thing that really makes this a case. But like if...
I don't know. I think we got to let him play out the year. If he doesn't get injured at all...
True.
I mean, I'm keeping Zion.
That's fair. I don't know. I'm kind of torn on it. But... I think...
I fuck with B.I. too. I think he's a baller.
Yeah, me
You're
too.
torn on it because he was a Laker.
Yeah.
So you got respect for B.I.
I do respect him. He landed us...
Not saying I don't have
AD,
respect for B.I. at all. I have
Yeah.
respect for B.I., but...
Anybody that was in a package for Anthony Davis has to have some kind of talent.
Also, like, the Pelicans, I mean, they used their number 1 overall pick on Zion.
True.
They're just going to blow him. And
it is a little early.
Hurt, so are they just going to give up on him already?
Yeah, it's definitely early.
There'll be a team that'll take advantage of that, and it'll come back to bite him straight in the fucking face.
Lakers.
That's why you want them to keep B.I. This guy wants Zion.
I'm not going to bring him back.
Dude, Zion and LeBron would be sick.
That would be crazy.
Fuck AD. Zion and LeBron would be sick.
That would be nuts, honestly. But the three of them together?
That would be even sicker. New Orleans, that'd be fucking a terrible look on their part, though, if you really think about it.
I don't see them moving on from Zion.
Giving the Lakers AD and Zion?
Yeah.
In the West still?
They're basically just our farm system at that point.
In the West, too.
Yeah.
So you'll just have to play them?
Play through them all the time. There's no way you really have a chance to go to the finals by doing that.
No.
It's just dumb.
Yeah, I'm keeping Zion, honest opinion.
Yeah, I think I am too at this point after we got through that.
Hand to God.
I'm on Zion.
Hand to God.
Can't give up on him yet. He's a stud.
And
generational talent.
To God. How about those Boston Celtics, though? Let's give it up for them. Always have, always have been, always will be.
I can't even watch the Lakers anymore. I thought they were back.
I can't even watch the Celtics. Nobody they play against is good.
Yeah, Lakers just beat the Jazz without LeBron. Rui had 36.
You guys are 6-1.
Huh?
You're 6-1 this month.
Yeah, I just I don't know. I just don't think they have a chance this year. I
agree with you.
I just really don't. Part of it. I love the Lakers, obviously. But I hate how much people talk about the Lakers.
Yeah.
Stop talking about them so much. They're a 500 basketball team.
I mean, you could say the same thing about the Cowboys.
Yeah.
And the Yankees during
baseball.
Yeah,
it's frustrating sometimes. But,
big media spot.
It's what you're going to do.
Probably the second. They're the second most famous franchise in the league.
Yeah. You gotta talk about it, obviously.
Celtics are definitely the first.
And you have LeBron James on the roster, so obviously that adds to how much they talk about him.
Yeah.
But it's just oh my
Mickey
God.
Mouse ring.
It's always something. Rui had 36, though, in that last game.
Damn.
Yeah, first pair of teammates. Him and AD, first pair of teammates since Kobe and Shaq, dropped 35.
You guys got to get rid of Reeves.
Nah.
Yeah.
I like AR.
Nah, I need him in green.
Nah.
I need him in green. I need him in green now.
No.
I'll give you, me specifically. We'll orchestrate the deal. You call Bus, I'll call...
I could call Jeannie.
Brad.
She is on speed dial.
I got Brad downstairs eating.
Respect.
But I'll give you Pritchard and every one of our first-round picks for the next 30 years for LeBron and Reeves. But I have a serum that makes them timeless, so they'll be also playing for the next 30 years.
That's where you lost it. I was considering.
So all your picks will be 30th picks.
I was 30 picks. I was we don't have a pick until 2031 anyway, so I was that might be a good deal. It's Jeannie might want to think about that.
I am working on a serum to keep them alive forever at the same age. That's why I put
LeBron
it in Tatum.
Already took it.
Did you know? I gave it to Tatum.
Ah, okay.
That's why he's still 19.
Makes sense.
If you guys didn't know this, fun fact about Jason Tatum, he is currently 19 years old. That's a fact. You can ask anybody around, and they'll tell you, yes, that is real. He is lying about his age. He has been this whole time. He's just been 19 the entire time.
And next year, he'll be 19.
Yeah, no, it's forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got the Benjamin Button, but instead it was
where did that come from?
It got stopped.
That whole inside joke about that. I feel that was
because he was 19 years old and dunked on LeBron's head top in a conference finals.
That's
and
it.
then fucking bumped into him.
And then everybody was saying he's only 19. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. I knew it came from some kind of Twitter meme. Classic, like everything does.
Which is fucking nuts, first of all.
Yeah, that was wild. And then
imagine you at 19 dunking on LeBron and then fucking bumping
his ass in the finals.
LeBron also turned around
he was like, that kid just do this to me? Fuck.
LeBron was also way bigger than Tatum, so he bumped into him, and LeBron was like, somebody just run into me? What's going on back here?
Tatum's definitely
didn't even know what happened. He just sees Tatum going like this.
He put on some fucking weight over the last couple of years.
Bro, he's one of the strongest players in the NBA.
Yeah, I was going to say.
People say that shit all the time, too.
Definitely.
Anthony Edwards, I love that video of Anthony Edwards.
Player.
You ever see that video of Anthony Edwards?
Which one?
He's getting interviewed, and he's talking about the difference between Tatum's arms on social media or anything, or on the court. He's like, that man's arms on the court are he said fucking gigantic. He was like, them shits are huge.
That's wild.
It's a strong motherfucker. It's because we'd be lifting after the games. We started it. Don't care what anyone says.
That's a callback to the old episode. If anyone saw that and got that inside joke, you're a real one.
We got it. Yeah, we started that. That's why I think Grant Williams is going off the rails. He's got nowhere to work out after games.
Maybe Luka's not working out after games.
Luka's working out at fucking Waffle House. That's where he's working out. He's having a fucking crepe and going to bed.
Talk a little MLB.
If you want.
Pitchers and catchers reported yesterday.
I hope all the Mets ones perish. So
yeah.
I'm serious. I'm not watching a single inning.
No?
Not one.
You're done on the Metsies that quick?
They're not done on them. I'm tired of giving them my attention.
Fair. So you're going to have to let them show you something first, and then you'll hop on and
Prove
watch.
it to me.
Fair.
Because
honestly,
every single fucking year you choke and crumble, and I'm fucking tired of looking at it. So I don't want to look at it.
But I have a feeling opening day is going to roll around. You're going to smell that baseball in the air, and you're going to be like, come on, opening day, baby. You're going to be cracking peanuts. You're going to be ready to go.
That legit is my favorite baseball snack of all time. You give me if you sit me down in a ballpark and throw endless peanuts at me, I won't move an inch.
Oh, yeah.
Give me maybe a dab pen, too.
Yeah, that would also go well with peanuts at a baseball game. It's a pretty good combination.
Mainly because I won't be able to. I'll just be full on peanuts.
You want to hear a crazy stat that I found today?
Yeah.
Somebody put it on Twitter or Instagram or something. Ichiro started his career 3 for 10. On his 10th at-bat, he got his third hit, so he was batting .300. From that point on...
Never batted below 300?
Never batted below 300.
What?
For his entire career. That's insane. I saw that and was like mind blown. He was 3 for 10 to start. Never went below 300 after
Can
that.
we establish this? Because I think it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Our lefties are the greatest hitters of all times.
Lefty.
Yeah. I mean, they are.
Ichiro, Tony Gwynn. Those are all, like, I'm thinking
Barry
contact
Bonds.
guys. Barry Bonds. Guys that...
Hank Aaron was a righty.
Ken Griffey.
McGuire was a righty.
Babe Ruth, if you want to count that fat slug.
Lou Gehrig, even though he's fucking had some stupid-ass disease. What?
That's funny.
I mean...
Mickey Mantle.
You didn't know,
Mickey Mantle's
do you know the story about Lou Gehrig? The actual story?
That he's the luckiest
So
man
they were
alive
actually there to just celebrate him in general. It was just like Lou Gehrig Day.
Yeah.
And before he got up there, a guy came up to him and he goes, "Hey, you got a terminal disease. Go tell the rest of the world."
No way.
Yeah. And then Lou was like, "No, I don't, motherfucker." And then he died right after that.
Right there on the spot.
He actually said,
Accurate.
when he said, "I'm the luckiest man on the face of the earth," that's the exact moment he became the most unluckiest man on the face of the earth. Because directly after that is when he contracted the disease.
And then croaked immediately afterward.
Right as he went into the clubhouse.
Right in Yankee Stadium.
He actually ordered a steak and fell face down in it.
He was actually on the mound.
He was actually at my brother's house.
And after everybody was just... They just gave him a round of applause.
He was actually at Steinert High School right after. He went there.
I hope not.
And he played Dante Jones one-on-one, and Albert Strangley was the ref.
How did we get here?
I don't know.
I love it.
Back to the lefties being the greatest hitters of all time.
Right.
Ted Williams.
Ted Williams, a lefty. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the guys that are high average, too,
Yeah.
seem to be lefty.
I got into a fucking... I literally screamed at Aiden about this.
About the batting average not mattering?
No. About fucking lefties being the best hitters of all time. And he was yelling at me. And then we got into he tried telling me that Luis Arias was a better hitter than Tony Gwynn. And I said, Aiden, I'm going to throw you off my deck or you're going to shut your trap.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's definitely Tony Gwynn.
I go, dude, you just mentioned Luis Arias and Tony Gwynn in the same sentence? Are you on crack?
Don't get me wrong, Luis Arias, great hitter, but he only did it for 3 years.
Tony Gwynn did it for 20.
Yeah, that guy was just lights out. Did not miss a ball. He didn't swing and miss. I saw some stat on his swing and miss rate. It was insanely low. He does not miss the ball. He's at least putting it in play at almost every at bat. Crazy.
I mean, that thing got to be a beach ball.
Yeah.
It's also got to come in slow motion.
Do you ever hear him talk about just the art of hitting? There's a whole lot of videos on it. He's just the way he explains baseball is just so interesting to listen to. So technical with it, just simplifies it though so much, and it's wow, I can understand why this guy.
They made it mad simple back then. That's all it was. Fucking
exactly.
Step, swing.
Literally.
However you swing is your swing.
Yeah, now it's launch angle and all
mechanical.
kinds of shit.
Get in there, get in the fucking box.
Fucking
go like this.
Get in there, rip one up the middle, and think
Put
two out the box.
Put your foot in the fucking ground. Take a step and swing the goddamn bat.
Swing the bat, rip one up the middle, think two at the box.
And then next thing you know, it's home run.
Yeah.
Shout out Mr. Gillis.
Mr. Shane.
Mr. Gillis.
I don't really have a whole lot besides Corbin Burns being an Oriole.
Talk that up all you want. I'm
Pretty
sure you're
crazy.
happy as a clam.
I've been trying to get this to happen for years, but Mike Elias finally saw my tweets. And I don't know if you saw it, but I'll send it to you if you want to put this up. But I tweeted 1 year ago. It was February 20-something. It was at Mike Elias, day one of tweeting at Mike Elias until he trades for Corbin Burns. I'll see you tomorrow, buddy. And then I never followed back up and did it day two. But then about a year later, he pulled the trigger. So he must have saw the tweet. So O's fans, I got you. But yeah, Corbin Burns is an Oriole.
He's probably this fucking idiot's not going to keep up with this shit. I'm going to get him anyway.
He's I'm going to keep him on his toes 1 year from now. We're bringing in Corbin.
And then he's going to think he's a guru.
I definitely am not a guru.
When it comes to Orioles, I'd say so.
Yeah, that's really my bread and butter.
Oriole
Put
baseball.
a lot of time into just learning everything I possibly can about everything about the team.
That's literally me with the Celtics.
Yeah.
So
it's just
I could tell you 4 or 5 of our G League guys right now, just because I fucking because they're bringing them up, which I'm hype as shit about, like J.D. Davison, Mr. Walsh. Cade has been up and down. He's been but I mean, we'll be getting guys up there soon.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, you know way too much about the Orioles.
Like, you know that I know too much when I was nervous when I saw that we traded for Corbin Burns, but I was nervous to see who we gave up. Because usually you're like, oh, we got Corbin Burns. Fuck it. Take all of our prospects. I don't give a fuck. But when you have 8 top 100 prospects and, like, you've been following them for years and, like, want them to come up and do well, you're like, damn, like, I hope we didn't give up somebody I liked. But, like, DL Hall was tough to see go, but we have to give up a pitcher.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta do what you gotta do. I love the trade, honestly. I think it was a steal.
It's a business.
And then Joey Ortiz, shortstop that was never going to play for us, so works out.
All right. Well, if you're ready to head on out, then I'm chilling. You can take us out there.
I think I'm good, too. But this is the Pro-Am Podcast. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm RJ Tamillo.
I'm Sam Cohen, and make sure to find us in anyone's backyard beating the shit out of their piñatas. Take a picture.
Love it.
We'll catch y'all next week. Peace out.
Peace.